For over 50 years, 3 generations of Japanese artisans have been mastering the art of shaping glass in this tiny studio nestled in the Tokyo suburb. Crafted with tiny animal sculptures and delicately spun nibs, whimsical Clarto glass dip pens offer a unique writing experience, and making them requires a meticulous eye for detail. We flew to Japan to find out just what it takes to make a glass pen. After lighting an ultra-hot torch, the artisan begins by fusing together the pen's nib and body. To achieve a balanced nib, they must constantly spin the 2 ends of the pen at different rates. It's this special technique that creates the signature spiraled grooves that allows ink to flow from the nib onto paper. To keep an eye on their work, artisans wear special glasses that allow them to see the glass within the fire. By alternating between heating and cooling the glass, the artisan is able to control the alignment of the pen and nib while fortifying the bond between the two. Once the nib is secured to the pen body, the artisan begins to pull the glass away from the nib. All the while, they continue to spin the pen until the glass at the tip is string thin. The excess glass is broken off with a final dunk into the fire. While Clarto's artisans make this process seem effortless, our own attempts at making glass pens quickly revealed just how much practice and precision goes into every single pen. Under their careful guidance, we had the chance to try fusing a nib ourselves. We found spinning both sides of the pen at different speeds to be the most challenging aspect of the process. This has to be almost second nature to keep consistent while pulling the tip with just the right speed and pressure. Not to mention, any misalignment while pulling the glass will result in a crooked tip. Humbled after the glass pen lesson, we sat back and watched the expert get to work on Clarto Pen's signature feature, tiny animal sculptures. We were amazed seeing the artisan carefully work with colored glass to bring a tiny axolotl to life.
作るのが好きなデザインはグローという商品ですね。で、作るのが好きな動物はウーパールーパーが好きです。実際に飼育もしてます。一番難しい工程は、全部のペンに共通して言えるのはガラスペンのペン先をつける工程ですね。で、そこがずれちゃうとペンが書けなくなったりしてしまうので一番気を使ってます。動物で言うと一番好きなのでもあるんですけど、ウーパールーパーが一番、気を使って制作してますね。パーツが多いので、パーツのズレがないように気をつけて制作してます。
Once the axolotl has been shaped, it takes a final spin in the fire and the glass pen is complete. The nib of the pen must be sanded before it's ready to write. Normally, this process is done by a machine, but Clarto's artisan was kind enough to grind one by hand so we could test writing with the freshly made pen. Clarto's Animal series has captured the hearts of glass pen users, including ours, and they also produce a stunning river collection whose grooved bodies are decorated with colorful elements that reflect the different seasons. The decorations serve a purpose too. They keep the pens from rolling away. Clarto even makes miniature pens, with the tiniest one measuring a mere 30 millimeters. We couldn't resist trying the gorgeous Sumida River in Winter pen from the River collection. We paired it with Waringel's The Night Colored in Grape ink, a lovely lilac color with shimmering silver glitter. The sound of the glass on the paper makes the writing experience extra satisfying. Now that we're done writing, the experience doesn't stop here. Cleaning the pen is part of the process. Simply swish the tip in a clear cup of clean water. Take a second to watch how the ink blooms and swirls. It might seem a little extra, but we think it's the perfect end to a writing session. Next, dry it with a cloth rag or paper towel. When using India ink or an ink with metallic particles, a toothbrush or other small brush will be necessary to get into the grooves to remove the residue. Once it's clean, store the pen in its original container or a dedicated pen tray. Be sure to set it in a place where it can't be knocked over. Are you interested in trying one of Clarto's glass pens? Let us know in the comments. If you want to see more content like this, like the video and subscribe. A huge thank you to Clarto for letting us document this amazing process. As always, you can find the products mentioned in the description and at jetpens.com.